Everyone, this is the Critical G, and I just want to talk a little bit about comments and netiquette on the Critical G. Now, first of all, just want to say that as you can see in recent months, especially this last month, last 30 days, there's been a real uptick in the number of comments. There's been an enormous amount of engagement on various videos, and this just gives you over the year, and if I narrow it down to recent times, let's say the last 30 days, we can see huge amount of engagement on a lot of videos to do with MGTOW and a couple of other things, and I love it. And what I'm also quite interested to see is that my channel has now attracted the interest of some feminists, not radical feminists, because these ones are clearly quite intelligent. And I respect that, and well, as we know, radical feminism and high intelligence hardly go hand in hand, but they're certainly not shy to express their views, and that is to be welcomed. Certainly my channel is a lot freer than big name feminist channels, which usually have a censorship policy that would put the Stasi to shame. So I'm getting some feminists on the channel, and I'm very, very happy to see it. And how do I know that I'm getting some feminists who don't hold back in what they think? Well, YouTube updates. For example, one Ezold Bosusto, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, 29 comments on one video, 44 comments on another video. If you want to contribute 44 comments to a single video, great, great. Do it all the time. Increase the engagement of my channel. I'm not making any money from this channel, but I do love to see people having a good bash out in the open, good verbal fisticuffs. Same thing with another user, Amy Pratt, who has had plenty to say. 39 comments here, 11 comments there. Great. You want to do that? That's fine. Now, actually, this video isn't really going out to the feminists commenting on my channel, other than to say, welcome to the Critical G, thank you very much for contributing to the discussion, hope to see lots more of you. This is really going to the people that they are arguing with, guys who I recognize to be from the men's rights movement, or at least interested in men's rights. And I just want to say a couple of words to the guys out there. I've noticed that some guys have responded quite rudely to these feminists, these two feminists in particular, because they've been extremely active. They're excellent examples, but it's what I'm saying is not restricted only to the guys interacting with those two. Some guys have been rather rude, have used foul language, and in my opinion have not always responded particularly intelligently to what these feminists are saying. And I am just putting it out there that if you're going to get stuck into a debate with anyone on my channel, but particularly with someone who's shall we say coming from the other side, I would really like to see you improve your game. I'd like to see more intelligence, less swearing, more answering the questions, less ad hominem, more challenging the faulty assumptions, and less blasting with slabs of text and all sorts of stuff like that. Now, of course, just engaging with them in some way is already a vast improvement on the way most feminists behave on the internet, at least from my personal experience, and I'm sure that a lot of you will have a similarly unfortunate experience with feminists on the internet. So I'm not, it's not all doom and gloom, but I think that on this channel, and well, on this channel certainly, but all over the internet, wherever guys who are part of the MRM go out there and make it clear that they are affiliated with the MRM, it would be far preferable for us to conduct ourselves in a way that doesn't get dragged down to feminists' standards of conduct. what the feminist standards of conduct in practice, in reality, not what their ostensible standards of conduct are, because we know that there's a big gap. So I'm just putting it out there. As you know, on my channel, I say this all the time. It's a total free speech zone. I'm not going to tell anyone what to say. I'm not going to tell anyone what not to say. You are totally free to express yourself exactly the way you feel. But my honest criticism is that some of the replies directed towards feminists on this channel from some long-time subscribers are below the standard that I personally want to see. So that's long and short of it. I'd like to see you do a bit better if you are going to engage in a good old-fashioned, passionate back and forth of verbal exchanges with someone who identifies as a feminist on my channel. Take it or leave it. That's just my suggestion, just putting it out there. So anyway, feel free to comment down below, hit me up on Facebook or Google+, check out my blog, thecriticalg.blogspot.com. Like this video, make a video response, favorite if you really want to. Thanks for watching, and you've been listening to The Critical G.